Adrien Broner, AB the Problem Broner versus Mikey Garcia. So shout out to the LDQDBTRESPECTYTBC community. Counterpunch Boxing, what's going on YouTube? Just a couple of cliff notes. Apparently I've ruffled a few feathers out there, so I guess I'm doing my job. And another side note, someone said that I need to quit talking out of my nose. I guess they don't realize my face is swollen up like a pumpkin right now. And then we had another guy that said he didn't like my singing voice, which that actually stung a little bit. I mean, I'm have to admit that kind of hurt a little bit, because I worked very hard on that Rocky Balboa intro I did, that bum 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 bum. You guys remember the jingle. But anyway, all right, check it out. Adrien Broner, Mikey Garcia. Now look, I like the fight. I'm gonna tell you right now, I like it. I like it a lot, because this is what boxing is all about. The best fighting the best. No bullshit. No marinating. I mean, thank God. I mean, Oscar De La Hoya, he tried to coin that phrase, the whole let it marinate phrase, and thank God that went away. Here, let me get back to the beginning of the press conference. There's Cantello and Gennady Golovkin right there. But Adrien Broner, he was being very respectful towards Mikey Garcia and Robert Garcia in the red to the left there of Mikey. He said, look, I got a ton of respect for these guys, but he's like, now it's fight time. Fuck y'all. I mean, it's kind of funny. So, he's basically saying, look, I'm going to shape up. And we've heard it before, right? But I'll tell you, I think Adrien Broner has a lot of talent. He really does. I mean, he's his own worst enemy, and I've always felt he was like truly talented, and he is. I mean, anyone who says he's not, they just really they don't know what they're looking at. So, I like that he's focused and ready for the fight. Okay, and like I said, it was a friendly press conference, but I think it'll get heated, it'll get ugly. He's putting out things like Mickey Mouse, Mickey Garcia, stuff like that. But yeah. I mean, look, here's the thing. I do a lot of bitching and complaining on the channel, but for this fight, I don't have much negative, anything negative to say about it. I mean, you have a 3-time world champion and a 4-time world champion going at it. The fight's going to be Saturday, July 29th at the Barclays Center. I mean, come on. I mean, it's boxing. If you're a true boxing fan, it really doesn't get any better than that. And you got to think, Adrien Broner, he's undefeated at light welter at 140 pounds. And, of course, Mikey Garcia, 36-0. He's just undefeated altogether. Broner, 33-2. He's got the loss to Sean Porter recently, and then a pretty embarrassing loss to Marcos Maidana back in the day. So, I mean, yeah, like I said, a 4-divisional champ and a 3-divisional champ going head to head. I mean, come on. I mean, what's not to like about it? And it's not a pay-per-view. I mean, right now, there's Lou DiBella in the middle. I talked to him on Twitter, actually. He's pretty cool. He was telling me about his dog like a month ago. Like, I'll put some screenshots up. No shit. But, Showtime, I mean, just spanking HBO right now. I mean, and here's what I like, okay, with Showtime. This is the 19th live boxing telecast, and it's not even the end of the year. Okay, we're talking by July. In the Broner fight, it'll be the 19th, live boxing telecast, a non-pay-per-view. 15 world title fights, none of them a pay-per-view. 3 unification fights, and I don't know, 3 or 4 more world title fights, all done, in a short period of time, and none of them pay-per-view, and he brought up a good point. It was either Steven Espinoza or Lou DiBella. He said, look, HBO, if they get any top 5 versus any top 5, it's pay-per-view all over. I mean, they got pay-per-view written all over it, right? So I like that. I mean, look, you have, this is what we want. We want the best fighting the best. or at least, top 5 guys, fighting, top 5 guys. And we want unifications. We want title fights. We want the big fights, and we don't want to pay $70 to watch it. I mean, that is like the demise and the death of boxing right now. And, I think Showtime, I think they get it, right? I think they truly get it. So I like that. And I like, look at Garcia Thurman. Okay, I mean, that could have, come on. I mean, look, if Thurman and Garcia, if they were HBO fighters, do you think that would have been a pay-per-view? Right, okay, I'm sure you just, like, shook your head yes. I mean, hell yeah. I mean, that have, like, pay-per-view written all over it. I mean, Badu Jack, James DeGale, another great fight. So, I mean, yeah, they're just, in my mind, Showtime is completely just spanking HBO right now. So, and I like that. So I'm going to support it. Because, I mean, I think, that's what boxing needs. So, and like I said, look at the matchup. I mean, this is going to be a great fight. And I think it's going to be a sleeper. A lot of people are going to sleep on the fight, thinking it's not going to be that good. It's going to be good. I mean, because either, look, you're going to tune in to see Adrien Broner lose because you don't like Adrien Broner, or you're going to tune in because, you're a true blue boxing fan and you want to see the best fight the best. I mean, it's like it's a win-win situation. If you love them, you hate them, whatever. Like, there's something for everybody in the matchup, and that's what I really like, So, little stare-off right here, but, like, at the end, you can see, there's camaraderie, they're friends, they're cool, but I don't think that'll last long. I really don't. I think that's just, and you had Lou DiBella basically, almost like being a big brother to Broner, saying like, oh, he's going to stay out of trouble. He's going to be a problem in the ring, but not outside of the ring, right, Adrien? It's like they probably sat his ass down and said, look, if we invest in you, you can't be getting thrown in jail. You got to take it serious. You can't show up and put on a fucking garbage performance. Like, we need you to be at your best, so we'll see, we'll see. In Adrian's own words, he's the future of boxing and blah, blah, blah. You got a long way to go before you make that claim. But, I like the fight. And what do you guys think? And who do you have? I mean, you got Garcia moving up. Now, what has he moved up now? 2 or 3 times? I can't see. He's moved up twice in 3 fights. I made a video about it not long ago. I think he's moved up like 2 times in 3 fights. So, hey, that's, much respect to Mikey Garcia for that. And, and look, much respect to Adrien Broner, for taking the fight. Like I said, whether you like him or not. If you don't like him, tune in to watch them lose. If you do like them, tune in and support them either way. I'm tuning in because I'm a boxing fan and it's not pay-per-view. Okay? I'm tuning in to support a network that is doing the right thing for you, the boxing fan. So, anyway, guys, what do you think about the matchup? And look, at the Barclays Center in New York, I mean, come on, it's like, you can't have a bad fight at the Barclays Center. So, I mean, when you go there, man, that's that's where the bar is set. That's the standard. That's where the great fights happen. I mean, historically speaking, that's where big time great fights have taken place. So, and I believe Thurman and Garcia was there too, if I remember right. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm excited about it. So, what do you guys think? Leave your comment below. Like, share. I don't care if you sub or not. I'm not going to pander to you guys. Oh, please sub to my channel. If you want to, cool. If you don't to, cool. Either way, I'll be back with another one.